Now we're going to give you our one-sentence reviews for M3GAN. But first, if you're listening to this on your favorite podcast platform, you can check out our Gotham YouTube channel if you want to see our faces and all the other great content we make, like the show Zag Season, a former Gotham original podcast. And if you're watching on YouTube already, you can check out the audio version of the podcast for the full episode. So, Raul, what's your one-sentence review?
My one-sentence review of M3GAN is that as I clear this thing out of my eyeball, as much as I hate to admit it, it was a perfect movie. It was a tight 100 minutes, which is super rare nowadays, but is so refreshing when you finally find a movie like that. There's not a wasted character or line or scene or any of that. It's just a super enjoyable joyride that knows exactly what it is and exactly what it's trying to do, and it's beautiful. And that was way more than one sentence, but the first sentence is my one sentence review. What about you, Autumn?
All right, I got it. One sentence review. None of the events of this film would have happened if that therapist didn't suck shit.
Oh my God. The therapist.
Katie wouldn't have needed a robot doll as a companion if that therapist just did a good job of helping her parse through her emotional issues during this time of crisis. But instead, she had Katie and Gemma so thrown off that she was being actively pushed away. And so that's why that happened. The whole movie.
I think we just dial it way back and I think it's the snowplow driver's fault. I feel like the therapist is at least fourth on the list of people I would blame, but that's okay. This is why we do this.
What if she was driving the snowplow?
Yeah, did she have an alibi? I
don't think so. Well, regardless of whose fault it was, at the end of every episode of Gotham Summer Movie Club, we're going to give the streaming service a completely arbitrary number of points to add to their summer streamer score, which is not trademarked, but it should be. And at the end of our run here, we'll add it all up and see who won the Summer Streaming Wars, which is also not trademarked. What score would you give M3GAN?
I would give Amazon Prime Video.
Sorry.
That's okay. I would give them. I'm not sure if this is a big number or a small number, but I'm going to give them 10 points. I'm just giving it a 10, like a 10 points. I think they did a great job buying the rights to this movie. Great job with your money. And I think that in general, Amazon Prime is acquiring a lot of pretty good movies lately. So I guess hopefully this is a trend that will continue. I like having lots of good movies in one place or only a couple places. It makes it easier for me when I'm picking a movie. So yeah, 10 points.
I'm going to give them 9 points just because I think you liked it a little bit more than me.
This feels like a Price is Right move by you. You're just kind of undercutting me just a little bit, but it's okay. It's part of our dynamic. All right, well, that wraps it up for today. So thank you for listening to Gotham Summer Movie Club, our inaugural episode. And don't forget to find us on Instagram and YouTube at Gotham Production Studios. On the next episode, what movie are we going to be talking about, Autumn?
We're going to be talking about Under the Silver Lake, which has Andrew Garfield in it, and it's on Max, formerly known as HBO Max.
Very excited for that one. Heard it's an amazing movie. Yeah, so make sure to check out that one and join us next week. Thanks, everybody.
You.